New features, all fancy.
All right. So we've had some technical difficulties tonight, but we are still going to rock and roll. So welcome to our Is Coaching for Me webinar. And I'm so thrilled to just have this casual conversation with good friends of mine and rock stars from our team, leaders from our team who really are others centered. And I know that you are here because either you saw something off of one of our social media sites and you thought, you know what, this is a little God wink. I need to learn about this. Or you got invited by one of us because we saw something in you. So whatever the case is, we're so happy that you're here. And we have a really brief webinar that we're going to share, answering your questions and just really talking about like, what the heck is coaching? Like, what is this? Who makes a good coach? What is a compensation plan? What is this all about? Because yes, this is actually a movement. This is a sisterhood movement. And all of us on the screen right now, we have been completely impacted by this, whether it's the community, products, financial, spiritual, like, you know, you're going to hear from Jasmine, you're going to hear from Katie, you're going to hear from Laura, you're going to hear from myself. And so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Katie, am I able to do that on your end?
Okay, let me.
Like I said, we've had some technical difficulties tonight, but we'll figure this out.
Does it let you share? No?
It does.
Super.
We got this. Okay. All right. So you've asked this question, is coaching for me? Is this something that I can see myself doing? And we're going to answer that. So first, before I get into that, really briefly, if we haven't met yet, my name is Heather Johnson. I am 42. I have girls that just turned 11 and 12. And back when I gave birth to them, I had just resigned from my teaching job. I was a third grade teacher for years, and I didn't see myself doing anything differently. But my husband and I had this dream that I someday would be home. And I have been able to do that. But my story is that I didn't want to just be a mom. And I had mom guilt for many years. And I thought, am I guilty for like wanting something different outside of being a mom? And I've learned through the years that no, there's no shame in that. You can have something outside of you. And this has absolutely it's been so great for my heart, for my soul, for my physical, mental, spiritual health, and yes, financial health. And so I know that you are desiring one of those or all of those things too, but I was sugar addicted. I didn't know how to like cook. I was a mess. I was I was a sugarholic, and I was just snacking all day long. And when I hit rock bottom, because my girls were Irish twins, so it basically felt like I was pregnant for 2 years. I was on Facebook, and I saw a friend of mine from childhood, and she was posting it. She was just looking happy. She looked fantastic. And she was talking about this little Shakeology drink that helped kick her sugar addiction. And you guys, at the point, I didn't really care what she's drinking. I trusted her, and I wanted that because that was the solution to my problem. And I reached out. I'm like, what are you doing? I want that. And she was also doing this aerobic exercise program with this really spunky blonde. And I'm like, I don't care what you're doing. I'm just going to do you, like whatever you're doing, I'm going to do that. And I got 30 pounds down, and I have been the same pant size since 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And no, 10 years ago, really, if I'm being honest. But more importantly, like outside of the weight, outside of this pant size, I feel alive, and it's my passion to continue to like just spread that torch and that fire to other people. Because after COVID, actually, I feel like we're on the end of this, but we're still in it. More people have like they're depressed, they're anxious, they've gained the COVID 15, 20 pounds, but they feel not good. We have the feel good pill. We have the community. We have the fitness, nutrition. We have the total solution. And that's another reason why we're making this this webinar, just so we can talk about what this is to have you make the best choice to see if you want to join us or not. So here's what we're not. We are not like just sellers. We first and foremost share. We share value. We share what works. We share solutions to problems. We are paid problem solvers in the area of overall wellness. We are not experts. You do not have to be an expert. You do not have to be salesy. You do not have to like know everything. We don't want you to binge listen to all these trainings on YouTube to see if you're right for this or not. You are here for a reason. We do have trainings that are incredible on our team that you have access to that gets you started off right. You don't need a degree. I mean, a lot of us do not have a nutrition background or fitness background, except for Laura. She's going to be talking. No, just kidding. But you're going to be hearing from different people tonight. But you do not need a certification. I know I definitely didn't. And you definitely do not have to have a perfect body or a goal, be at a goal weight. I know when I got approached years ago, my coach said, you should really consider doing this. And I said, well, I want to maybe get pregnant again someday. And she laughed at me. And I kind of wondered, like, why is she laughing? Well, there are so many people who are coaches that the most effective people that are on our team have these big transformations of going through pregnancy and going through ups and downs, because it gives people hope that they can do that too. All right, so our team goal is to really help people live their best life and to provide inspiration, accountability, and resources. Like I said before, we are paid problem solvers. That's what we do. And we do have a lot of virtual boot camps through an app on our phones, through Facebook groups, one-on-ones. It's really about what you're needing, but we really care about helping you achieve your goals and to dream big. We help people really all over. There are 5 different countries that we serve, and we help really just gain more confidence in the area of overall wellness and just to be better every single day. And everyone on Team Firestarters, I know, has had some sort of transformation that they can talk about how this has blessed them. And I know that you're going to be hearing from a couple of people tonight about that. So I'm actually going to pass this off to Laura. Laura and I actually met on social media. She was like doing the, like, she's fit, she's strong, she's healthy. I'm like, wait, okay, I don't even know. I need to look back in our conversations actually to know, but I'm like, okay, why is she not doing what I do? Because she's doing it. Like, why is she not getting paid for it? And she's like, no. And so she can share a little bit more about her, but I'm just so happy that you're here, Laura. And go ahead and share the day life coach. But first, go ahead and just briefly share about who you are.
Hi, yes. And I'm glad you didn't give up on me. Thank you for.
No, never.
My name is Laura, and I am a mother of 2. And it's funny because Heather and I have actually never met in person yet.
I know.
I could probably throw a softball in her backyard from my backyard.
I know,
So,
it's so weird.
Someday.
Yes. It's going to be the biggest hug ever.
Yes. And I am a boy mom of 2 boys. One is just turned 6 and the other one is shortly in a couple of weeks going to turn 10. So they keep me very busy, but I'm also a full-time employee as a criminal defense investigator. So I am on the run, busy, and wearing a lot of hats. I also am a fitness instructor. And it's funny that Heather has said that, is because people think, oh, you have it, you understand, this fitness, you teach it for a living. And but I didn't. I did Beachbody for about, let's see, probably 9 years before I became a coach. I was approached by Heather. I was also approached by a couple different people, and I said no for a lot of years. But I finally said yes, and it's changed my life. I hit bottom because I had the fitness level part down. I did not understand nutrition. I didn't know what to eat. I didn't know when to eat. I called this food confusion type of thing. It was just too much. Until I felt icky. I did not feel good. my body may have looked one way, but it did not feel the way I wanted it to. So I said yes, and I am so glad I did. So the reason I love being a coach, I love people helping, finding their fun in fitness. Fitness is my passion, and I love when people find something that works for them. And I have found when you show up for yourself, it's so much easier to show up for others. You know, you get your mind right, you get your body right, you feel good. That it just exudes, and people just want to feel good about themselves, and they want their body to feel good. And it's just, you know, you taking care of yourself helps others realize that it's okay for them to take care of themselves too. And so that's how I started, and that's why I keep going. You know, it started slowly. I shared with one friend who then caught on and found her fun and fitness after she hadn't worked out for a while, and now she just loves it. And now she's told another person, and it spirals. So you share the love of what, you know, Beachbody can do and how it can change not just your physical self, but your emotional self, your mental self. I know for me, working out is a lot for the mental health, as well as the physical health, but the mental component of it is huge. And I joined in June. COVID was hot, and we were all at home. And like I said, I'm a boy mom. So I had two rambunctious kids at home, and we couldn't go anywhere. We didn't go anywhere. And so I needed an outlet. And this community saved me. It just absolutely saved me from, I don't know. I don't know. And so I share all that I have learned, from all of the coaches, all of the ladies and the men. Don't get me wrong, there's men in here too. So I've learned, and I love to share that with others. So when you work on yourself, I talked about that a little bit, your journey grows, and then others see that, and then they keep going, and inspires other people. You know, whatever your journey may be, it's your own, but sharing that with others is so inspirational. You get results, and there's just nothing like it. I know everybody can say that when you've talked to somebody else and then they share their results, when they say, I feel stronger. Hey, I picked up a 10-pound weight I haven't in a long time. And you know, that just is such an experience, and I love being a part of it. So you helping yourself get through that journey helps others. That's what we do here, is we spread and we share our knowledge and our love for what we do. All right. So we are, as a team, we are a community. We do not let you hang. We have all of these vitals behaviors that we talk about. I spoke about this one a lot. Be the example. Show everybody that these products work. We have amazing programs. The nutrition program changed my life. I have been going through life, didn't know what to eat. I was not the kindest to my body. I worked out, over exercised because of what I ate in the kitchen, and was not doing myself any justice in the health field. And it was the 2B mindset that changed my life. It changed my mindset. It changed my relationship with food. It changed how I saw things, and I didn't punish myself for what I ate. That is the most amazing life change I have had. The other one is, to my vitals, is invite your friends, invite your family, invite to the groups, invite them to the community that we have here, and invite them to the coaching opportunity that we have. We have so much to offer, just not in the physical, but all of the trainings, personal development is another vital. All of those things help you and your journey, and it helps others in theirs. And now I will pass it off to
Katie. Yeah. So on my end, I'm not seeing Are you saying, okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and refresh this. 'Cause it's important to see our slides. Hold on just a second. We've had quite the, okay, we're gonna get through this. Here we go. Can you see that? I can see that. We're gonna get through this. All right. Okay, so yeah, tonight we've had some technical difficulties, but it's okay. Now can you all see that?
Yes.
Katie, okay, so Katie has been with, actually, so all of us met on social media. That's the power of social media. Katie, I remember, I joke about this with Katie. I'm like, I paid $2 for her because at the time, 6 years ago, I was just learning about Facebook ads and how you can really target to your avatar, to your person and so I'm like, okay, Christian mamas, Midwest mom, like, I don't know what I picked. I just picked like just 3 categories. And this like beautiful face just kept popping up on my post. She kept liking it. I'm like, okay, I think I'm supposed to reach out to her just to start conversation, but I can't because she's so pretty. I can't do it. And then I went and I just creeped on her page. And I remember being told, like, just take your coach hat off. Just be Heather. How would you be if you weren't a coach? I'm like, well, I can do that. I like people. I like starting conversations. And so I saw her sing at a Methodist church, and that was the connect. I sang, not at a Methodist church, but I grew up in a Methodist church, and I was a singer at church. And so I said, I just started conversation with her, like, hey, I know this is weird. I keep seeing you liking on my posts and you're singing at church. I used to sing it at church and I was group Methodist. Like, tell me more about you. And here we are. She's a close friend of mine. And so she's going to talk about social media. And I'm so glad I paid $2 for you.
You guys, thank God, because she's my angel. And that's what I tell her over and over. And so a little bit about me. I'm laughing because on my little feed here, you see Big Booty Judy on what you captured. That's one of our pigs, our fresh pigs. I started this journey almost 6 years ago. I am from Northeast Kansas, and we have a farm. I have 2 children. Colin was a preemie. He weighed 1 pound 7 ounces when he was born. He is 13, and Callan is 9 now. And I'm the communications director for our state water agency, and so I really enjoy that aspect, but I love helping others. I also lead worship at our church and am very committed to our ag community and the life that we have on the farm. So, but you guys, I had suffered from irritable bowel syndrome for 15 years. And it was at its absolute worst. I found myself in a very, I'm not a depressed kind of person. I'm very positive, but I found myself very anxious, depressed. I could just not get out of this hole. I had a white blood cell count of a 2. I had actually stopped having my period. My irritable bowel syndrome was the worst it had ever been. And really there was just so much stress going on in my life, and everybody needed something. Right? We are so busy taking care of everyone else, but we are not taking care of ourselves. And that was very evident. I was also addicted to sugar and was on that yo-yo diet where, okay, I'm gonna eat good for like 2 or 3 days, and I'm gonna work out as much as I can. And then you're mad because nothing happens and you fall off, and, so on and so forth. So anyways, I thank goodness Heather paid $2 for me. She was my angel because it helped dig me out of that hole, because I've been praying for a year. Dear Jesus, I don't understand what's wrong with me, but please help me just get my shit together. I don't understand why I can't, and I'm trying. And I need to start taking care of me, to be a better mom, to be there for my little people, especially Colden, who at the time was dealing with a lot of different things. When you're a preemie and weigh 1 pound 7 ounces, you're going to have a lot of things. And I need to be the best that I could be. And I was not, just because of my anxiety and different things like that, and depression and so on and so forth. So my transformation is more with my IBS. It is with, I used to weigh myself twice a day on the scale, thinking that my worth is what that scale said. I don't want anyone to feel that way. I have notebooks of me writing down calorie intake. I mean, I don't want anyone to live like that. And just constantly exhausted. And so I love that we have the total solution, a true total solution. Okay, here we go. Now I am 6 years later almost. And social media, you guys, I have to tell you, that scared me. First of all, I was like, okay, can I even afford this? Second of all, does that mean I have to sell something? Because I don't want to sell anything. Thank goodness that we don't. And then another thing was like, oh man, does that mean I have to use social media? Because I'm going to be honest, I love social media and I'm in communications, but I used to make fun of it. It can be used in different ways, right? And I used to make fun of, I don't care that you just did that. Okay. Oh, good. You're going to tell us whenever you went to Walmart. Good for you. You know what I mean? Like I was pretty critical of it and I really didn't use it that often. So I have come a long ways in my journey because I have found a good way to use this platform, and it can be used to inspire. It can be used to help lift others up. And the things that I share are things that I need to hear. And then that's how I'm talking to the past me, you know? And so, it's not only just about Beachbody. You're not going to see very much on here that screams Beachbody or the products, and we all know what those are. We know what those companies are, or when people are, oh gosh, I hope they don't message me because that's all they post about all day long, right? And they're just going to want to sell something. That is not what we do, and you're not going to see that. We are our own brand. It's what we believe in and what we can bring, and that is how we help people. And so I love that this is truly about us, not completely about just the product. Does that make sense? The products are amazing and they work. They truly, truly do work. They are the total solution. This is about an individual and how we can help others. So I love seeing these feeds. These are fun. If you don't know, sorry, and I will just say real quick, if you don't know how to post on social media and that makes you feel very uncomfortable, I want to share with you, do not be afraid and don't worry, because we have the most amazing trainings. Heather mentioned that. And so we have a mentorship that happens every month. And those are the things we teach. And we teach you how not to be salesy. We teach you the ways to share that you feel good about. And when you truly believe in the product and how it's changed your life, because it absolutely has changed everything about mine and everything of these ladies that you're going to see there, that you see here and that are sharing, you want to tell. Because to be truthful, it is selfish not to share how something has completely transformed your life, how you are a better person and mama and wife and friend and so on and so forth. It's selfish to keep that to yourself. So anyways, it's a good way to share. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm going to trips and vacation. When I was 32, I saw the beach for the first time. Only because of this business. Okay. I'm the oldest of 4. We grew up on a family farm. There's nothing wrong with that. There's just not very much money at all. We didn't fly. I had not seen the beach. We went on vacations like maybe every 4 years because mom saved enough and we went and saw family. Right. But I always would see other people doing things. I'm like, how do they have the money to do that? That would be so amazing. Here we are. For the first time, I got to see the beach when I was 32, and now I have been places I never thought possible. Yes, COVID has put a little damper on that the last couple of years, but we are going to be right back in it. And the trips and the sights and the friendships. And when you truly also get to see the people that you have become some of the best friends and soul sisters with in person. Like I remember the first time I saw Heather 6 months after we met and I touched her face. I'm like, oh my God, you're real. Like these are our people. And I would never have found them if it wasn't for social media. So it's all in how we use it. So there's some pretty awesome opportunities and places that we do get to go. This is me still, isn't it? Yes. Okay. As I said, we're not going to just throw you to the wolves, you guys. It's not like, oh, good, you decided to join our team. Good luck. No, that is not how this works at all. We have a weekly team calls on Monday evenings at 8:30. I'm going to be honest, I look forward to Monday nights. Okay. Mondays can be kind of crappy days. They can be. They're a million times better now that I'm coaching and a part of this community. I look forward to them. And there's no better way that could be a crap Monday than ending it together with these spaces and us lifting each other up and just the fun that we have. And we laugh together and we learn together and we even cry together. I say this with my team and those that I help, we do life together, you guys. We truly, truly do. So we have our team calls. You're gonna, whoever had invited you here because they see something in you, that you're gonna have one-on-one calls with them. We have our new coach mentorship program that happens every month. We have virtual fit clubs. And so that is what's gonna help keep you accountable. And I have mentioned that I find that I am much more accountable to myself and my journey and my health and fitness because now I'm coaching others. And most of the coaches will share that with you too. That's what they find as well. We are constantly improving and growing. You are part of like one of the top teams in this entire company, you guys, and we are always learning, and what is coming down from corporate, we're always helping and educating each other's, and we're updating things as well. So like right now we're just revamping our mentorship that we do. So there's endless opportunities for our personal development and growth, and I cannot tell you how much that's been the thing right here. Yes, you can do physical fitness, but right here, our mental fitness is everything. And that becomes your emotional, and becomes your spiritual, so on and so forth. So we're not going to leave this story to the wolves. Promise. Yay.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay, we're gonna switch things up right now. Thank you, Katie, for sharing that. Jasmine is going to just share really briefly about like where she was before signing up, what has been like, why did she think that she wanted to be a part of this movement, and then just what it's done for her so far. And it's going to continue to evolve because I know that over time, like it evolves. And Jasmine is one of the most genuine people that I know. And I know I don't speak for myself. I know that Katie and Laura would say the same thing. And one of the daily activities is that we're a professional friend maker on social media. And I went to a recent Rachel Hollis conference and I'm like, my people are at Rachel Hollis conferences. So I went to Rachel Hollis's page and I clicked on like the most recent like photo or something. And I think Jasmine was like there and I'm like, oh, she looks nice. and I moved on, but then I went back to the people I start following and I just started like having conversation and she just kept showing up on my feed. I'm like, who is this like positive person? And so here she is. And she like, eventually, like she was watching my stories. I'm like, okay, I need to reach out to this girl to be like, hey, I see you watching my stories. Tell me more about you. And here she is. So Jasmine, maybe I stole a little bit of your story here, but I just want to hear from you. Go ahead and share a little bit about what this has done for you.
Well, Heather, and I thank you so much for that day that you did reach back. I'm gonna apologize in advance because I know that my son is gonna walk through the door any minute and the dog is probably gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna try and be
That's okay. I need to let my dog out because Dad's home. So I'm gonna, let you talk. So this is a good time.
Okay, so hello everybody. I am a retired veteran. I retired from the Navy in 2019, and after 21 years, I was feeling lost. I mean, that's the only way that I can put it. I was feeling like I was on this constant journey of searching for my passion and purpose, and for the camaraderie. After being in the Navy for so long, we've grown. We tend to grow or be a part of a camaraderie where everybody feels like a family. So then once I retired, it was like, man, I'm not alone, but it felt like, after so long, not having anything to, I guess, look forward to or be a part of. Not that they're not still there, but everybody's, far and few in between. So when I went on this, as Heather mentioned, one day I was looking for on this journey to find community, to find that camaraderie. I stumbled upon Rachel Hollis, and I kept seeing all these amazing people, and Heather stuck out to me, like her page, and every time I saw something that she would post, I kept thinking, man, I want to be a part of that. I need that. So and Heather saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself at the time. And when I mentioned about the passion and the purpose, I knew I had it in me, but it took a special somebody to make me see that in myself. And Heather and this team has done that for me. And for that, I will forever be grateful. I had, as Laura mentioned, I had the fitness was there, and I had that down, but I couldn't really get the nutrition. So I was looking for my group of people that I can just do it all with, be positive, um, and help others as well. And when I found this team, I felt like and there it goes. I felt like I hit gold. Um, I wrote some notes here. Let me make sure I hit everything.
It's okay, we get it.
And and then part of my journey that I've also been with this team is my personal development journey and my mindset, and that above all is one of the reasons also that it's just one of the things that I continuously keep growing. And oh God, I keep seeing the time keeps going down. I'm sorry, guys. But that's one of the reasons that will definitely keep me here and keep me going. And the as the ladies have mentioned before me, Katie and Laura, I mean, with the community and the accountability and the friendships that I have made, the everlasting friendships, I can't speak enough about it. It keeps me going. And even on my days when I have my low days, they bring me up so high. And I am forever grateful for this team and what it has brought to my life. And I wouldn't be where I am today without them. And for that, I will definitely be here for the long haul.
I love it. Thank you so much. And I feel like that, I think all of us can say like this has been hugely beneficial for the friendship piece. Thank you for sharing. I'm so glad I reached out too. So, okay, let's talk about money. We're transitioning here. So we have about 5 more minutes of our call here. And so let's talk about something that is a little taboo. Okay, there is a total solution here. We have the fitness, we have the nutrition, we have the accountability. Let's talk about the financial picture. It starts off slow. It does. I'm not gonna not say that. But for the people who really are in this for the long term, the money absolutely compounds when you are inviting people monthly into this opportunity. We help at least 3 people get started the same way you got started. And I know a lot of people get started with what's called a challenge pack, and they range from $140 to $220. And it gives you the total solution for long-term results. We are a company that cares about long-term results, not quick fixes. And so you do get 20 to 40% commission. So Beachbody On Demand is huge. It is huge. You guys, we're adding a cycling component. So Peloton, watch out, brother. I just feel like we are on the mark. We are in 5 countries. I just saw something today on the leaderboards that we're expanding to 10. It is exciting. We are on the mark. That gives me goosebumps. We care about overall solutions. And so Beachbody On Demand, you have access to like 1,200 exercises at your fingertips. Everything is streamed right now, and people want quick access. They don't want to spend an hour commuting to the gym. They want access now. They want to get fit. They want to get results, and they want to be able to spend time with their family and not just be away from them. And so that right there, a year of Beachbody On Demand is about $40 in commission for one person signing up with you. We also have a lot of other amazing products that you get commission off of, but it just feels good to serve other people. When you decide to help others, you have team cycle bonuses that are absolutely the majority eventually of your paycheck, because it's not just sign up a bunch of people and let them hang that you make money. This is not a pyramid scheme. When you help others to know how to help others, to know how to help others, to know how to help others, and produce leaders, that's really where the income is. There are match bonuses, quarterly bonuses. Oh my goodness. I make 3 times, almost 4 now times by the end of the year, as much as I made as a master's degree in teaching. So there are, whether you're starting just for the discount, wanting to make an extra $500 for family vacations, or match your full-time income and more, there are opportunities for you. So how much does it cost? The monthly fee is around $16 per month, which is crazy because most businesses that buy a building pay a lot more. And so you do pay that if you're in the military, married to a veteran or spouse, or live in the state of North Dakota. I think they feel like bad for us because of the cold or something. I don't know why North Dakota is a part of this, but you don't have to pay a monthly fee. But a lot of the $39 fee is waived when you sign up with the challenge pack, which comes with the Beachbody On Demand, nutrition, all that. Look at all these faces. I couldn't even put everybody on here. Everyone comes from different backgrounds and professions. You know, there are 80% of people that join our team work full time. And so just know, like, this is something for everybody. So what now? You know, contact the friend who sent you here. I'm sure you'll have questions. Get signed up with the challenge pack to get you started. And we send you a what next email, basically saying, okay, what are you interested in? How do you get set up? And anything else to add, Katie?
I love how you said it's no coincidence that you're here. I really do believe in that. And these are some of the best friends that you could ever meet. And it's more than physical, it's mental, emotional, it's spiritual. We all do life together. And we would love for you to be a part of it too.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
And I can't wait to invite, or just to welcome people from our team. This is
Yes.
really fun. But thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight and sharing.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. Bye.